feeling it.
What up, y'all? It's A.P.T. Once again, I'm back. This time, I'm going to be reviewing Kanye West's brand new album, My Beautiful, Dark, Twisted Fantasy.
No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. The system broken.
Well, what do I want to say about this album? You ever heard an album that was just so bad it made you want to stop listening to music altogether? I mean, you ever hear like an album with lyrics and beats that are just so off kilter, it makes you stop and wonder, what is this? Why am I listening to this crap? Why have I ever even decided to touch a piece of music in the first place? What the heck am I doing having this crap go into my ears and mess with my head? Well, this is not one of those albums. This is actually the opposite of one of those albums. Kanye West's My Beautiful, Dark, Twisted Fantasy is one of those albums that makes you appreciative of hip-hop, of pop, of poetry, of any imaginable form of expression via music that you could possibly think of. This is one of those albums that makes me absolutely glad that I'm a music fan. From start to finish, you turn the first track on and you just listen all the way through, and the whole time you're going on a ride of emotions and a journey that just takes you to places that you never thought music could take you. If you thought that Kanye West's College Dropout or Graduation or 808 and Heartbreak or any of his albums were stellar, picture all of those albums being combined together into this album and then adding to all the stuff that you had before. And that's pretty much what Kanye West's album is. It is a landscape of music and sounds and rhythm and thought and real, honest emotion and hip-hop. I don't even know what to say. Usually I go song through song and try to explain to you guys, what parts I liked and this and that. But really, the collective piece as a whole is what's so good about the album. Now granted, Kanye's been leaking this album out as far back as June, first with Power, then with Monster, then with his Good Friday series. But it really takes a listening of the album in the order in which Kanye wanted the album to be heard to really get the full effect of what he was trying to convey. And even with the songs that were released, he goes back on some songs and actually adds in a few remixed drums or might make the segments a little bit longer. So even in hearing the older songs, it's still a new experience. This is by far, so far the best album I've heard this year. Eminem's was absolutely stellar, and this one actually tops that a little bit in terms of the feel of it, the overall structure, even the songs. Every single song here, there was not one song that I was annoyed with or that I skipped through. There were a couple songs that were made a little bit longer than the originals that may have been released, but the songs that are long in here, for the most part, you don't even think that they're long. Because they just feel so right. This album just feels so freaking right in terms of how it's being played out. I don't even know what else to say, man. 10 out of 10. First album to get that. I'm A.P.T. I'm out. Get the album.